Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Money Room. I want to connect with you guys. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to make sure my lightning, everything is good. You guys know we're always on IG, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. So IG is always good. I want to make sure my other guys are good, and you can pretty much see. All right, relay. Good morning. I'm your girl, Finance Muslima. Welcome to the Morning Money Room. It is Friday, and y'all know I want to talk about money. Yes, I do. I want to talk about money. Before we hop in, you guys know I always say, drop your name. You coming through the chat. If you're on IG, you like, girl, I'm just getting up, getting it together. I need to hear what Finance Muslima talking about this morning because I need some of this stuff to help me out. Yes, that's what I love to hear. I'm here to help you, sis. If you're on Facebook, you know the same thing applies. Drop your name. I want to see you guys. What's up with you? I'm gonna drop something in the chat, private chat on Facebook. I want to talk to you. Drop your name, and I always say drop a heart, share some love to someone else. It's too early, guys. Drop a heart, show some love. Your girl got on a little red today. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling good. I'm getting it together. But your girl got on red today. I wanted to show some love, and I got my Mindset Money Game T-shirt on. I don't know if you guys saw these or not. I love these T-shirts, so they're super comfortable. Welcome to the Morning Money Room. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I want some feedback on this answer. Do you love the morning money? I don't know. That would be crazy to say, but some of my people are needing me at nighttime. I don't know if I could do nighttime. Morning money room is my thing. So this is the thing. Walaikum assalam. We're gonna have, if you're on IG, drop your name, drop a heart, show some love. Always say that we come through. I don't know if I could move the morning money room to nighttime because it's called the morning money room for a reason. I can't try to accommodate everybody, and it's the morning money room because this is my lane. I love the mornings. The mornings we come on here, we get it popping. If it's your first time and you've never been through, make sure you stay connected to know when I'll be live, all the freebies, what goes on sale, all of these things. Let me know. Stay connected. Go to the website and stay on the email list because that's the first and foremost place. www.faithfamilyfinance.co, www.faithfamilyfinance.co. I want to, this is what I want you guys to do. I'm going to make this statement. I want to make some announcements really quick. I want you to have a pen and a paper, and we're going to dive in this morning on some things. This is a statement that I want to make that I want you to do. I was listening to some motivational stuff this morning, and this is something that was said that stuck with me, and I'm going to share it. Can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in? You don't. Can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in? What does that mean? That's very strong. Can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in? Can you do yourself a favor, block out the noise from life, take care of your business, live life, do what you're going to do. But can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in on your dreams and goals? Not just financially, spiritually, religiously. Personal development is huge. Mindset first before we can get to this money thing, because the money thing ain't gonna work if the personal development and the spiritual part is not there, because that's the faith that you need along with the mindset to even get to the money part. So we're not even talking finances from their aspect. Can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in? And that's from an all around standpoint. Just even personal development wise, if you got some things you need to do. We ain't even get on the money yet. Don't worry about the money. All of the money and all that other kind of stuff you're trying to do, I promise you is going to come once all of the other stuff is the way it's supposed to be. Yes, sis. Can you do yourself a favor and stay locked in? And always tell you guys, I don't teach nothing, I don't train on nothing, I don't talk or speak on anything if I didn't personally experience it. Um, and this is one of those things. And when I heard it, the reason that it stuck with me is because I asked myself that question, what is it that's stopping you from diving deep and doing what it is you need to do? Two things that two things. I am a person that I leverage the pain to help me push through. That's for one. And for two, the thing that I don't do is I don't scoreboard watch. I don't scoreboard watch, meaning I'm not constantly like, what's going on now? Where we at now? What did I do? What happened? Like constantly checking the progress, all those things. There's nothing wrong with it. But two things. And that's just what I do. And it has significantly helped change my life. And that's the two things. You guys got to master the discipline to help you stay locked in. And you have to quit scoreboard watching and just stay like this. Take time to double back and be like, after you accomplish a goal, like, yeah, you want to save $3,000 in the month. Dang, I saved that 3,000. Celebrate yourself a little bit. Be proud. Speak it into existence. Share with people, that's into what you into what you've done. Yeah, you've accomplished a huge goal. You should. But don't continue to scoreboard watch. Keep it moving. Because while you got that adrenaline in you and while you pumped up, like, damn, I just saved $3,000. Let me see what I can do next. I'm most positive that when you got that adrenaline in you and when you keep rolling, it's so much better versus when you stop and then you got to start all the way back up again. Yes, it definitely is. Comparison and a thief is all of all joy. Yes, it definitely is. So just to share a little bit of announcements, and sis, while you're on, I want to say thank you to the sisters from the village who have purchased their webinar tickets. $50, $90 VIP. Thank you to everybody who's been getting the tickets, hitting me up, da 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 da. It's going to be amazing, guys. I'm super excited about it. The content and the information that I have in it, it's going to be super dope. And I'm most certain that you better come ready, because I'm going to have this thing loaded with content, because that's just how I roll. When we come to learn and get actual work. Next, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been purchasing the Mindset Money Game Planners. They've been going out as well. My assistant will be shipping some out today. If you order over the last couple of days, my assistant will be shipping out today. The Mindset and Money Game Planner, I'm so very grateful and thankful. It's sold out 3 times. We're on the 4th time running through this planner. And I'm super excited about it. I'm really blessed, guys. And then the next thing I'm going to share with you guys. We talked about last week. I was telling you guys that I said I wanted 500 more financial. I wanted 500 more financial planners, my financial planners, inside households, right? Black households. What I decided to do, everybody's like, oh, your birthday. Yeah, my birthday is next month. I am very grateful to say I don't need or want for anything, and I don't need or want for anything. I'm very blessed and grateful to be in a place to where as though I don't want or need for nothing. I live a very, I'm blessed. I live a very flexible, freedom-filled lifestyle. So this is what I decided to do. I want 500 of my financial planners in Black households. So I said I was going to open up my Cash App. Whoever sends me any money via Cash App, I'll put it out there probably. I don't know if I might not share it on social media. I may share it like in my stories, or I may like put it in an email blast or something, but I don't know. So, and then whoever wants to donate money or put something on a Cash App, what I'm going to do at the end, or when I get back from my trip, what I'm going to do is I'll share with those people, whether it probably be a group email, how much it was. I'll say, hey, it was XYZ amount of money. This is what we're going to do. We're going to ship XYZ amount of books to single parents. That's what I want to do. So if you donate for my birthday next month, it's all going to books, financial mindset and money game, 12-month financial planners, and I'm giving them to single moms. I want them in 500 more households. I don't even know how many households I hit. I got to go back and count how many we sold so far out of the 3 times sold out. But I want them in 500 more households. Holding myself accountable for that. So anybody that want to give me anything for my birthday, the money is going towards purchasing more financial planners, and those planners are going to get. I'm going to do a giveaway on IG because a lot of single moms. I'm not doing it on Facebook. I'm gonna do it on IG, and we're going to ship them out for free. Whoever donates the money will pay for the book, and I'll just ship for free. That's how we're going to do that. If you're in the Charlotte area, I'm going to have Mindset and Money Game Meetup next month. We're going to have some fun. Also, July is Faith, Family, and Finance 4-year anniversary. And it's your girl, Big Day. I'll be blessed with another year, inshallah. So next month, July, if you're in Charlotte, I'm connected with some pretty dope women. We're going to have an awesome time. I'll stay connected and give you guys the dates, or check out for your emails. I'm going to break down play big. What's your number? So when I say play big, I keep talking about is 6 months into 2021. We have 6 more months left before it goes to 2022. And I know you over there sitting on some things like, yo, I didn't get this done yet. Where is your goal list? To do this. I know you still have some stuff on there that you need to get done. And first and foremost, these money goals, ownership, things that you got to get done. I know, because guess what? I do too. I got some things I'm working on. I definitely do. All the time. Always got something I'm working on. When I'm too quiet, if you know me, you know I'm working on something. That's what that means. If you see me connected, like boom, boom, and I'm out, I'm always working. I gotta be. Keeps my blood pumping. That's how I operate best, right? So I keep telling you guys, I'm stressing the fact that yes, it's 6 more months left into 2021. Seriously, guys, we have to go a little bit harder, go stronger, go more beast mode, hold ourselves accountable, and knock some stuff out that we need to get done now. Don't wait to set New Year's resolutions and go to 2022, because then you'll get started and you may stop. You will look up and it's 2023 and you still on them small things in 2021 you should have got done. So I'm encouraging you guys. So what I'm asking you right now, what is your number? When I say what is your number, what is your overall number? I want to break something down with you guys from some research from an article that I was reading. I'm going to break this down for you in simple terms because it's very relatable and some things are going to click for you and it's going to help you. I'm going to share. So first, before I go into that, write this down in your book, write it down in your notes in your cell phone. Don't let unqualified people disqualify you. Don't let unqualified people disqualify you. Walaikum assalam. Good morning. Drop a heart. Show some love. Queen's Kid Closet. Good morning. So when I ask you that, I want to ask you, what is your number? How much do you want to make? What is your number? So I'm asking you that to say, what is your number? How much you want to make? What are you looking to shoot forward to for the next 6 months? When we do the group coaching, and I ask this question, what is your number? What is it you want to shoot for? When I read this article, the reason that it resonates is because it's the exact same response that I get, and it was very true. Don't let unqualified people disqualify you. Period, sis. So if you ask a person, what's your number? Usually people say $100,000. Usually, that's what people will say. You say, what's your number? People will say $100,000. Why do people say $100,000? Because it's just normal. It's comfortable. They feel the people that they admire. That's where they sit at. They feel like it's doable. And the thing that what I would ask them and say, because if a person asks me that, what's my number and what I'm looking to shoot for in 6 months, back in 2015, when I had a broken mindset, broken physically, all these things, I probably wouldn't even said 150,000. I would have probably said 50,000. Like when you're in a poverty mindset, when you're struggling, living check to check, when you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, you so burnt out, you don't even know what you're going to do next. You can't even think 50 or 100,000. You're like, sis, give me $5,000, give me $10,000 right now, and let me just get myself out of this hole. That's how you think when you're not, because when you're in a poverty mindset, when you're struggling, living check to check, you're so tired and burnt out, you can't even think long term. You can't even think what's going on next week, let alone 3 months, next year, 2 years from now. And I know, because I know it from personal experience. When you burnt out, you can't even think that far. You can't even think that far. So that answer back then will be totally different from what that answer is now. And people will always have opinions of things to say. But my thing is, if I don't see you doing it, then don't have an opinion for me, because I'm not going to take your opinion seriously, or I'll just say, okay, you don't be rude, but you can't give a person an opinion of something that they're not actually doing, or you've never seen them do it before. So it's like me on here speaking mindset and money to you guys, and I ain't never did nothing. I don't got nothing going on. Like, why do you listen to people? Do you listen to materialistic people that show things? Does that show a person been through something? Or do you listen to the educated person that got their ish together, and you learn from them? Like, why is it that you tap onto a person? People always going to have an opinion of how you do something. Oh no, you should do it that way. You should do it this way. My thing is, you can't have an opinion if you're not doing nothing yourself. And you know, they can't have an opinion of something that they're not doing. I'm physically doing it. Like you, I'm physically doing the work. I'm physically tapping in, being hands on. Don't tell me your opinion of something and you're not doing nothing. What is your number for the next 6 months? And I'm constantly talking about this. I'm going to constantly talk about this because while I'm talking about it and sharing these things with you guys, I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the exact same thing for the next 6 months and for the rest of my life. I know how I am, right? But right now, like, we focus on the next 6 months. Like, life is really moving fast. If you don't have a routine plan, you sitting around every day doing the same thing, you love entertainment, You love all the things that don't bring you nothing back in return. It ain't even got to be about money. You love being around the people that's full of drama and gossip. You don't like being around people that can potentially help you, or bring all of the things that you're afraid to bring out of you. Then you're just not ready for what's next for you, and that's okay. Everybody's timing is different. What is it that's stopping you from crunch time of getting out and putting that work in on what it is that you do? You taking long, and 6 months is rolling, and you're like, yeah, I gotta make a plan. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. That's why every time I come on here, the first thing I talk about is having your morning routine, creating a plan. People be like, people be asking me how I do all these things and all this stuff. A little bit of the reason is because I have a flexible lifestyle. I have a lot of freedom. But the third thing, entrepreneurship, we really don't have a social life. We have friends, like we do stuff, but our definition of fun and social life is different because we be so focused. Like we live in when you have your purpose, when you're living in purpose and you like, this is that it thing. I'm going to the next level with this. When you have that, you're no longer distracted by what doesn't drive anything in return, what doesn't drive any results, whether it be people, things, places, whatever the case may be. When you know what you're doing, where you're going, when you know that, that's when everything gets turned up because then you operate different. I tell people this: when you operate in thirst, people know. When you operate in thirst, people know. I used to operate in thirst, robbing Peter to pay Paul, baking cakes all these hours on my feet, charging $60, $70. I should have been charging $100 and something dollars, but I love the fact that I'm here now and I can talk about that, and I'm in a whole nother ball game now. I love that I went through that. It was part of the process. Not knowing your worth and all of these things, right? You have to put the work in and stop trying to skip the process. You got to do the hard stuff. If you don't want the hard stuff, then just go to work. That's all. So, create a number for the next 6 months. Physically write down Mindset and Money Game Planner. All of the sections and areas and tools and everything that you need. Write down your goals. Don't just write down goals every day. I want a Bentley. I want to make 7 figures. I want to retire my parents. Don't just write all of these big and strenuous goals out. Write them down and then break them down. And I'm going to show you how to break them down in a minute. And then the reason that, you ask the person and you would say, what is your ideal number? I said people would say $100,000. Typically, that's the first thing people say because people want, they think mentally a person like, oh, I want to make 6, 7 figures. That's the first thing people say, but they don't say it based on their own personal expenses and lifestyle and their own dreams and goals. They say it based on what they feel other people are doing. They say it based on what they see people on social media. Oh, I made 6, 7 figures selling products online. What I can. So that's the first thing that's going to come to your mind when you create a number. I asked you. I said, "What is your number?" Now I'm going to ask you, how did you create that number? Your number for the next 6 months, your target that you're trying to hit. How did you create it? Where did you get it from when you thought of it and pulled out of your mind? How did you get it? I'm going to tell you 3 ways that you're supposed to calculate your number. I'm a 99.9% guarantee that you're going to change that number that you came up with in your mind when I first asked you. This is how you calculate what your number is going to be. It ain't even got to be for the whole year. We talking the next 6 months. That's solely what we talking on. It's June 2021. We talking about till January 2021, creating a number, and you can do it. So you're going to calculate the cost of lifestyle, period. So these are the three tips I'm gonna give you how you're gonna come up with your number for the next 6 months, and not just say 100,000, 200,000. You're gonna actually calculate it and know what you need and know what you want, and actually write every single number down to find your number. What is your number? The first way you're going to come up, write this down in your book or put it in your notes. The first way you're going to find is total debt. How much debt are you paying every month? Add up all of your debt: mortgage, car payments, credit cards. If you own some of your stuff, okay, fine. Everybody got credit cards, all that kind of stuff, student loans. Add up your debt, payday loans. Whoever it is you paying, you need to pay debt, add your debt up. For the next 6 months, if you pay $2,000 a month in debt, people really do. 2 times 6 is 12. So you have $12,000 worth of debt that you want to pay for the next 6 months. Now, how fast do you want to pay that debt off? That's all calculated in your number too. So if you say, I want the bare minimum 12,000, girl, I'll be happy. Let me just get rid of this debt. Boom, then you good if you happy with bare minimum. If you like, yo, I'm gonna put 18,000. Let me get a couple extra thousand. I give everybody a little bit extra. Hurry up and get this debt off. If you hurry up and get the debt out the way, especially if it's bad debt, this is the car payments and so forth. This is the thing. You'll have so much money freed up. I just said the scenario was 2,000 a month in debt. 2,000 a month in debt. People really pay it, and that's a low number based on a slew of things: credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car payments, all of this. And it's considered bad debt when it don't bring you nothing back in return. If you own a car, you finance a Maserati, and you use the Toro app, and you renting out that Maserati and you make the money off of it, that's not bad debt, because other people's money that they pay you to rent it is going to pay for your note, and you're going to make profit. So that's debt that's bringing you something in return. If you own a property, you still have a mortgage on it, but you letting somebody rent it, you're going to, of course, charge them more. You want them paying your mortgage that you owe every month, and you want money in your pocket. Otherwise, why do the deal? So it's the difference between good and bad debt. So if I told you just have bare minimum $2,000 in debt, this person, right? $12,000 in debt in 6 months. Add your debt, add up your debt. The second thing, number two, your monthly living cost. I talk about this all the time, and a lot of you think that it's not serious. How much does it cost you to live bare minimum each month? If it costs you bare minimum to live each month $5,000, okay, $5,000 times 6, 5 times 6 months, that's $30,000. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's $30,000 for you to live bare minimum for 6 months. So now we got 30,000 for you to live bare minimum, and then we had 12,000 in debt. The last thing for you to add in to create your number is entertainment, recreation, trips, these things that you love to do. How much do you spend on lifestyle or on entertaining? I would say, and gifts and parties, and every weekend you got something going on. I had an appointment with a young lady, and we were trying to schedule an appointment. She was like, we had one day, and she was like, I gotta go to the dentist. It may go over, so let's shoot for this day. I'm like, okay, boom. And she's like, oh, that's Mother's Day weekend. Then I'm gonna be out of town. Let's shoot for the following weekend. Like, this is and the point that I'm trying to make. She reached out to me, so I knew that she was serious. If it was a person that didn't reach out to me, then I know that they wasn't ready. Then I would be like, okay, sis, just get with me when you're ready, because I don't have time for that, right? I'm working with right now with serious, but she reached out to me, so I knew she was serious. So, and that's what made me was like, okay. And then so I'm on the other end of the line, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I was like, why you have to put it off so long? You made the call to me, you made the commitment and said that you were ready. Why are you putting it off so long? It's a 30-minute conversation that we need to have, if that. So the dentist appointment pushed you a week back. Mother's Day pushed you a week back. Then you had to go out of town. That pushed you a week back. Like, yo, you pushed it back a whole month to take care of a life insurance conversation for 30 minutes. But this is the thing that I want y'all to understand. People are used to procrastination. Some of you guys online right now may be used to procrastination. The smallest of things, you like, I'm gonna do it next week. Why? It's Monday. Why you gotta wait till next week? You got all these days and time, especially if it's something that don't even require a lot of your time. Do you know how when you so driven and you so like relentless on your life, do you know how much stuff I get done during the course of a one day, 24 hours, let alone a week, a month? Like, so I'm giving you guys this scenario to let you know how easily we get distracted from worldly things. The worldly things of the distraction of this scenario I just gave you, it wasn't the dentist. That was a prioritized situation. It was Mother's Day. And it was a trip. Like, okay, get your hair done. Yes, I want you to be cute. Go on your trip. But it's a 30-minute conversation that the person wanted to put off for 3 weeks. Not dealing with me. I didn't allow it. And the only thing I said, well, why? I said, that's long. You can't wait that long. You got to get some type of coverage. We need to get this rolling. Monday through Friday, what days are you available? Boom, we got it done. So sometimes people do move in procrastination and we live as if, and we operate as if we have a lot of time. It's Friday. Like some people be like, they got paid today. They cool. They just sitting around and chill today all weekend. Like, or they have wrote this one or two things down they need to get done, wrote it down 12 times, and they still haven't took action. Oh, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday and we ain't doing no work. Sis, I work every day. I don't care what day of the week it is. When you operate every day as if nobody said kill yourself or get burnt out, but we don't even be doing enough to say that we be tired or burnt out. And then everybody's levels is different as well. I do understand it. I have a high tolerance. I work very well in different scenarios. So everybody's not like me. I get it. I can do a hell of a lot of work and still have fuel in me. But that's because I'm very relentless on my life. And if it's something I feel like I can knock it out the day because I can get so much more done tomorrow or the next day, then that's what I'm going to do. I dream really big. I really have things that I'm focusing on. So when you're super focused, and especially this is the thing too, guys, when you know you could do better, when you want better, you've already been to rock bottom. So you operate different because you're so afraid to be in that place again. But God ain't gonna let you be nowhere if it ain't for you. The only person that's in control of you hitting rock bottom again is God. As long as I'm in control, I'm not gonna let myself. Allah is more powerful than me. So if He say that's what's for me, then that's what's gonna be. But guess what? I brought myself out of it before, and 90% of you guys online has too. So you can do it damn again. But don't let it be you taking yourself to rock bottom again. 3 things to calculate what your number is for the next 6 months. Total up your debt, number 1. Number 2, the cost of your bare minimum living expenses. And then number 3 is entertainment, recreation. I didn't come up with a number for number 3, but I'm gonna tell you this: for the first one and the second one, 30,000 to live for 6 months, $12,000 worth of debt for 6 months. That's $42,000 in 6 months. So when you come up with your number for the next 6 months, and some of you were like, 100, we talked about the $100,000 scenario. So if your number was 100,000 for 6 months, We already calculated if that was your scenario or bare minimum, you could subtract 42,000 already, not including lifestyle and entertainment and all those things. So if your number you came up with for 6 months was 100,000, you can already subtract 42,000. Subtract 42,000 already from the gate and see what you got left and what you want to do. Don't forget, if you don't have your tickets, if you don't have your spot saved for the webinar, June 21st. June 21st, we have 10 spots going already. And it's so weird because I had somebody purchase a seat. I was at the beach, you guys, having fun. I had a nice day the other day at the beach. We was just chilling. So I had a girl purchase a spot. She sent me a DM like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it because I work at night. But listen, I need the support. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. But I really want her in the room because I'm really laying some things down. Listen, $50 for a seat, $90 for the VIP. I told you what it includes. Is going to include access to the room, to the webinar starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is going to include a replay. Replay. I love my webinar replays. Sometimes it'd be too much at night if you had a long day. I love being able to click that link in my email with my book and go back. That's how I mastered a lot of things with my marketing classes. I love that. I love the replay, period, because it'd be so much sometimes. And then thirdly, you guys will get a free financial, have access to me virtually, and I'll create you a free financial plan. Yes, bare minimum $1,500. It is definitely a viable thing to have, and it's between 12 to 15 pages long. Your whole financial life literally in front of you. Some people would even given them the information, they don't do it the way it's supposed to be done. So if you're a person where I need that one-on-one, I need you to help me with mine. So that's why I added in the VIP to personalize your experience and get that done, especially if you've never sat with a financial professional. It's an amazing experience because it's the experience in 2017 that changed my life. Gotta get with a financial professional and get that financial plan done. Because there's some things on there that we're not putting in our regular budgets. We're not talking about or doing on the regular. It's at a way deeper level. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining me in the Morning Money Room. Don't forget, if you if this is your first time, I want you to stay connected. Bring a friend, tag a friend. Go to the website www.faithfamilyfinance.co, www.faithfamilyfinance.co, guys, or join the email list. Stay connected. Check out some freebies I have and grab something that can help you with your own personal finances. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning in the Morning Money Room. Make sure you meet me and make sure you tell a friend. Have a great day, guys.